Hi, Math 095, Section 63 students. I am your instructor, Carrie, and I want to do a walkthrough of our syllabus for the fall 2021 semester. So Math 095 is called Mathematical Literacy, and our course is completely online. This course is designed to give you hands-on learning as authentic as we can give it in an online environment. Your grading scale is an A, B, C, D, F, and you need to pass with a C or higher to move on to the next math course in your sequence. My name is Carrie, and you can address me with my first name, or you can address me as Miss Donahoe, whatever you are more comfortable with. Here's my Heartland email, carrie.donahoe. I do have my office phone and number listed, but I am completely online again the fall 2021 semester. So swinging by my office is likely not to result in us getting a meeting. Instead, you should drop into my Zoom office hours. Times and days are listed here: Monday, Wednesday, 9:30 to 11, and Tuesday, Thursday, 10 to 11. Or you can make an appointment with me at a different time if these don't work for you. During these times, I will be actively logged in with my Zoom room open, and you're welcome to just drop in unannounced. But if you need a different time, you need to request that ahead of time so that we can make sure that I'm actually available to log in and talk to you. You can just click this link for my Zoom room, or you can type in the different IDs. I'm not going to read through the catalog description. I'm going to skip through that, and let's talk about what you're required to have for the course. Since we're totally online, you need a computer or some device to access Canvas and Alex, which is the embedded software that we're using to actually complete our math work. And so here's a link to the URL for Canvas. You also will need a webcam or a smartphone for web conferencing and for taking tests. So again, my office hours are all via Zoom. And when we take the 2 proctored exams for the class, you will need to be Zooming me from your phone or tablet while you are also taking your exam on your computer. You'll need the Canvas app and a scanner app on your phone. There's more information about this included inside of Canvas, how to get a scanner app on your phone, because when you do your quizzes and exams, you are required to write down your work, neat and organized, to scan that with your scanner app, whatever one you might choose to use on your phone, and to upload that. And if you don't upload the written work, then your score doesn't get counted and you get a 0 on that quiz or exam. So this is really important. This is a link you can go to for more information on that. There are a lot of different scanning apps, so just find one that works for you. You need a notebook for your written work or paper of some sort, and you need access to Microsoft Excel. All Heartland students can download Microsoft Excel in Office or Office 365, all of it, for free. And I have more links for that also inside of Canvas. Okay, that you're going to need. That would be something that you could get it set up ahead of time just to take it off your plate. Totally optional would be a hard copy of the textbook. The textbook is included inside of the Alex program, so you don't need a paper copy unless you just feel like you want one. Or recommended is also a scientific or a graphing calculator. Again, there's an online calculator inside of Alex, so this is totally optional. If you just have a different type of calculator that you prefer, then you could use that. Again, because we are relying so heavily on technology, things you need are a reliable computer with internet access, the webcam or the smartphone. A printer could be beneficial, but it's not completely necessary. A scanning app, and Zoom. Make sure that you have backup plans, okay? Because technology always seems to fail at the most inopportune time. So ways to kind of counteract that are obviously not waiting until the very last second to do your weekly work, because it never fails. If you do that, that will be the exact time that your computer goes kaput or your internet goes down. If you work on it throughout the week, you maximize your opportunity to get things finished, and like a small blip won't totally ruin your whole week. As far as the tests in this course, there are 5 total exams. There are 3 unit exams, a midterm, and a final. We expect all students to be aware of academic integrity, which means that cheating is not okay. Heartland takes this issue very seriously. Now, due to COVID, we are spending limited time on campus, so our tests will be off of campus. Some exams will be proctored and some will not. So here's the breakdown for that. The regular tests 1, 3, and 4 are not proctored, and you are given a 2-hour time limit anytime during that week to set aside to take that on your own. Now, the midterm is proctored, and so is the final. These are proctored via Zoom. And I've lowered the time to 1 hour because of this restriction, because you do have to log in to my Zoom room and take this test with me during one of the 2 available time slots. I'm trying to minimize the amount of time that you're required to be there during those times. So I'll make the test slightly shorter, only 1 hour instead of a 2-hour time commitment. As far as the proctored exam options go, the main choice is that you will take these online proctored via Zoom during one of the 2 available time slots, and I'll show you the time slots later. They're in the syllabus. And you really need to try to do that. They're already preset. I'm asking you for 2 hours out of 16 weeks to meet with me via Zoom at a specified time. So hopefully everyone can look ahead to those dates and make one work in their schedule. If you absolutely cannot make this work, I mean, just there's no way on earth it will work for you, even with moving things around and juggling things and planning ahead, then you would be allowed to take your exam in the Heartland Testing Center on campus. This is a new opportunity that they've let us do now, and so we just don't want to take advantage of it so much that they take it away again. This is really just for those few students who cannot make those proctoring Zoom sessions work. The caveat is that you must let me know at least 1 week ahead of the exam, because I have to submit forms and we have to get it all ready to go for you, and the information has to get there and they have to be expecting you. You cannot tell me the day of the midterm that you all of a sudden need to take it on the test at the testing center. That won't work, and not because I don't want it to work, but it just won't. I will be told no, and I'll have to come back and tell you no. So look ahead, and if that just won't work for you, I need to know ahead of time. I'm going to skip the learning outcomes. These are all the things we're going to learn in this class. How will you be assessed? You're going to do your work in the ALEX program. There's homework, and then there's also what we call pie completion. And that will make sense once you get into ALEX and you actually see the little pie that they have in there. Basically, you fill in this pie as you complete your assignments. There are activities, exams, quizzes, and weekly discussion questions. We cover algebraic reasoning, functions, modeling, and an introduction to statistics in this course. This course does not meet face-to-face. We're totally online, but your attendance and your participation are still essential. So how do we count attendance in a totally online course? For this course, there are basically 2 attendance points or attendance components each week. So you can earn both of those, or you could lose 1 or 2 of those, resulting in 1 or 2 absences. The first component is your work in ALEX. So doing all of your work in the ALEX program. And the second component is submitting a meaningful response to the weekly discussion prompt. Okay, so again, this means you could get up to 2 absences in a week. That means 4 absences would be the equivalent of missing more than 2 weeks, and anything over that could result in you being withdrawn from the course. So you're allowed these 4 absences, but anything above that could get you withdrawn from the course. If you have not logged into the course and meaningfully participated, so completed work, by August 27th, that is 2 weeks into the course, you will just automatically be withdrawn and you will get a refund, because honestly, if you miss the first 2 weeks of class, your likelihood of success has diminished very quickly. And we would like to just get you out of the course and set you up maybe to take that course the next semester when you can get off on a good foot. The midterm withdrawal policy is basically the same. It's just saying that at midterm, if you have went over those 2 weeks of absences in any way, shape, or form, your midterm grade might just go in as a withdrawal from the class. We're going to take a break here and we will pick up with the grading scale in the Part 2 syllabus review.